Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my Priceline 40% off cosmetics sale haul. I actually have 2 bags of goodies. I made 2 separate trips, so don't mind me. If you didn't see my previous video, Priceline do currently have 40% off all cosmetics. This is for Wednesday the 16th and Thursday the 17th of August. They usually only have this sale twice a year, and usually they do have it in November, so it's a little bit odd. If you didn't see my previous video, I go over my wish list recommendations and about the sale as well. So I'm gonna jump in and show you everything that I picked up from the sale. I mentioned this in my previous video. This is the Models Prefer Make Me Blush palette. They did previously have one of these out, but this one is an updated version. I'm not sure if this is limited edition. So it looks like we've got 3 highlighters, a contour, and a blush. I feel like this color here is like a signature look from the Sleek Solstice palette. That's what makes me think like it is it. I don't know if it will be different. It feels a lot more chalky. Of course, this one is at more of an affordable price point than the Sleek, and you could probably get your hands on it a little bit easier than the Sleek one. I feel like that's sold out everywhere. The Sleek you can usually get at Target. So these are the 2 compared. Of course, the Models Prefer has the blush and contour, so it's a little bit different. So I just quickly finger swatched the Sleek palette above. You know what, like it's a pretty good dupe, to be honest. The consistency is a little bit different, and you're not going to get that blinding highlight probably from this palette. You could of course wet it and layer it up over a cream, and it will become a lot more brighter, but it's a good dupe. Next we have the CoverGirl Nudes eyeshadow palette. I was talking about this in my previous video. There was this palette and the golden palette. My arm is like really wet, so the swatches are gonna stick to it and make them look more pigmented than probably what they are. I'm just really drawn to these like super glittery colors, and yeah, they looked really nice. So there's some of the colors swatched, just finger swatched for you. I feel like this could be like a good starter palette, and it's, you know, it's really hard to find eyeshadow palettes in the drugstore that, you know, are decent enough. So I don't know, I want to have a play and make a drugstore look with this and see what I can come up with. I was recommended this new Maybelline mascara. This is the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express. I'm really fussy with my mascaras, so I don't know, I just thought I'd try it and see how I like it. So, I couldn't find the NYX Angel Veil Primer or whatever it's called, but I found this CoverGirl one. This is a true blend face primer for combo skin. I'm always on the hunt for good primers at the drugstore. They're really hard for me to track down, that's why I tend to stick to my favorites. Very keen to try that one out and see how it wears throughout like a whole day wearing of makeup. I found this Essence Eyebrow Gel color and shape in 01 Brown. Now they only had this color, but I was intrigued enough to pick it up. I also picked up this NYX Gel Pencil Eyeliner just to go in like waterline and tight line, things like that, because the one that I found a really good one from Marc Jacobs, but it's Marc Jacobs, so it's expensive. It's only like $30, I think. But I thought I would try this one out from the drugstore, see if it's any good. I don't want to test it because I know it's just gonna stain my hands. Okay, so I picked up some Savvy brushes. These were $10 for these 2 cute little brushes. I thought that they were so adorable. So you've got like a kabuki brush and then like a tapered brush as well. I know that Savvy and Models Prefer are the same brand, so I kind of expect these brushes to be as good a quality as Models Prefer. We'll see. Picked up another Opalic gel polish in high tea. Mine is nearly out. I use it all the time. The only thing is, I don't know if I got a dodgy one, but mine's really sheer, and in the swatches in store, it's not sheer. It looks opaque. So anyway, I picked that one up. I got 2 Savvy pressed powders. So I picked up the translucent, which doesn't look translucent at all. And then Sand Beige, which is the tanned color. Okay, so we got the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid. It's just an illuminator, a liquid illuminator. I thought that guys, I think just about every brand has one of these now. They're the new products I kept reaching for, and I'm like, Crystal, you do not need any more liquid illuminators. For how often you use them. No, just stop. So I picked up this one to try out just because I know Maybelline is a brand that's available worldwide and, you know, it's easily accessible. I picked up another one of my faves. Now this is the NYX Dark Circle Eraser in Fair. I rave on about this all the time, guys. I love it. I'm obsessed with it, so that's why I picked up another. I picked up the Max Factor Glamour Extensions volumizing mascara. This is my fave and I cannot wait to get on to using this again. I cannot believe I have not tried this foundation. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. I got the shade 53 to try out. I can't believe I haven't tried it. So many people rave on about this, so keen to try it. And then the Maybelline Superstay Primer, which is something that I did want to try. Got the Midas Touch Primer from Australis. This was on my wish list. I have no idea how it works. Someone said that it actually foamed up their moisturizer and made it look terrible. We'll give it a go. I actually got a few primers. I got the NYX Liquid Suede in, what is this? Tea and Cookies. Now, Gabby from Priceline loves this. She wears it all the time. So I'm like, I have to find out what the fuss is about. I feel like it might be quite bright for how it looks and it dries. If you didn't read my description box in my last video, you may not have seen that I mentioned the Glam by Manicare lashes and brushes, and Artiste brushes were on sale as well. So I picked up 2 sets of the Adriana lashes. My friends love these and I don't know if they're gonna be too dramatic for me, but I decided to try them out anyway. I got matte cheese. I got a big ass Batiste dry shampoo in Tropical and I got a little mini one for travel. This was actually on sale as well, which is something that I didn't know. So 40% off Batiste. I use this dry shampoo all the time, so had to pick some more up. Australis Fresh and Flawless. They didn't have my, what is it, medium tan that I usually use. So I've got natural and nude, which I needed to stock up on. So I got the Australis Bye Bye Blemish Concealer. I don't know why they market it as a blemish concealer, considering that was a peach color, to be honest. I nearly picked up the peach color, but I got the shade Cool. And I would think if anything Australis is missing in the range, it's an under eye concealer. Like it's a brightener concealer, whatever. And that's why I'm confused it says blemish, because I'm straight away gonna put it underneath my eyes, like 100%. Okay, so I learned in my last video, one of the Priceline beauty advisors commented that my Indian Summer blush from Essence has been discontinued. And so I now have to be on the hunt for a new blush. And I really love the L'Oreal Le Blush. I usually recommend Sandalwood Pink, but I decided to pick up Rosewood Blush 145. As much as I love having my favorite blushes and things, I get a bit bored of using the same thing. Let's hope I like this. I didn't like any of the Essence blushes that they had in stock. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't what I was looking for. But I did pick up the Essence Contouring Eyeshadow Set to try out. So it comes with 2 shades, like a champagne and then like a brown. So this is called Roses Meet Mahogany in number 3. I didn't realize that there were different shades, to be honest. I forgot to mention this one actually. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I picked it up in Fair. They never have this in stock whenever I look, so I had to pick up one of those. I do really like this concealer, so I should have mentioned that yesterday. Then we've got the Rimmel Exaggerate Lip Liner in East End Snob. Should have mentioned this one yesterday. I didn't, I forgot about it. I love this lip liner, it's amazing. The only thing is it's really creamy and it can crumble when you apply it. I like the fact that it's a wind up one, so then you won't have to, you know, have a sharpener around. And we are done. That is my haul from the Priceline sale. There were a few things I totally forgot about, like the Rimmel lip kit thing. Wish I picked that up, but I'm not gonna make an extra trip down there for it. I already have enough stuff. I didn't need really any of this, to be honest. You know, one of my regulars mentioned that I didn't mention the NYX Wonder Pencil. And you know what? This is a really good pencil, but I do also use the Rimmel Scandalize. But this one is great because you can clean up like the line around your lip or things like that. But I use both of these in my waterline quite frequently, and even like the Essence, it's the Essence white eyeliner. I use that all the time. I just forget about mentioning them because I assume everyone has them. Yeah, that's it. Don't forget I'm doing Vlogust over on my vlog channel, which will be linked down below. So come check us out. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys had a good experience at the sale and everyone was safe and nice and happy. But yeah, I'll chat to you next time. Bye.